Sam, thanks so much. Yes, that was my colleague Sam Kelo, who obviously who gave us a rundown of the past 12 years of EFF in the South African political sphere. I know them mostly from Parliament because I am based at Parliament. So my relationship, if you can call it that, with the EFF is based at Parliament. And what I can tell you is that, they first arrived to Parliament in 2014. I remember that first SONA, pay back the money, Zuma must fall. Those are the scenes we became used to. We became used to the bouncers in Parliament. First time that phrase was coined, parliamentary bouncers, where we saw, I think they had green shirts at the time, green shirts going into the National Assembly, throwing out EFF MPs, scenes that we'd never ever really seen before in Parliament. So yes, you can say that when the EFF arrived at Parliament, things were shaken up quite a bit. And over the years, the party has galvanized its role in the National Assembly. I spoke to Ompile Mautwe a few days ago about the party's future plans for Parliament, and they've still got lots on the table that they plan to pursue at the legislature. And one of the big things that she spoke about, she referred to a couple of private members' bills that the party was preparing. One of the big things the party is chasing as well is free sanitary towels. Obviously, always a big issue in this country. We spoke about their land appropriation without compensation motion, something that the party also is very proud of. They're not necessarily too happy with exactly how that played out at the end of the day, but it is one of the highlights for the political party. So we are in Khayelitsha today. Earlier this week, we saw EFF leader Julius Malema addressing a press conference in Cape Town, where he basically gave a rundown of what to expect today. And there were lots of questions about how the party plans, what its strategy is for the local government elections next year, whether they are concerned about the presence of the ANC and the DA in the Western Cape, for instance, and in the municipalities over here. And what Julius Malema said is that they are confident that all their volunteers on the ground are going to be going out of their way in preparation for next year's elections, because they are making sure that they are going to have as big a presence in all the municipalities as possible next year. But of course, we will hear the leader speaking more about that to the anticipated crowd later on when he starts his speech at 12 o'clock this afternoon.